Join me as I challenge the laws of physics and see if particles can actually pass through solid barriers. You know, when we talk about the tiny building blocks of our universe, we often think of particles behaving in a logical and predictable way. But what if I told you that there are certain particles that defy logic and can actually pass through solid barriers? Understanding how particles behave is a fundamental challenge in physics. We're talking about entities that are too small to see with the naked eye, and yet they can exhibit behaviors that seem to contradict the laws of classical physics as we know them. It's a problem that has puzzled scientists for centuries, and it's still an active area of research today. The issue is that particles at the quantum level don't follow the same rules as the macro world we experience every day. They can exist in multiple states at the same time, and their behavior is often probabilistic rather than deterministic. It's a mind-bending concept that can be difficult to wrap your head around. And when you throw in the idea that these particles can pass through solid barriers, things start to get really weird. Let's try to understand this concept a bit better. In classical physics, a solid barrier is just that, solid. It's a blockage that cannot be breached. But in the quantum world, particles don't see it that way. They can tunnel through barriers, effectively passing through them as if they weren't there.